It is
the ankle bracelet keeps some of them close to home.
It is not
right.
the redneck event that Alan Kennemer thinks it is. I mean, you look around, you probably got more money here than some of the tailgating.
This is some very nice campers, very nice setup right here. This is a lot of big money.
You know, you're missing. You're scared.
Yeah. So
Alan's
anyway,
scared.
Alan is quite an event. I came when I was 12, and we stayed somewhere where I saw things a 12-year-old should not see on Saturday night. And you would think a 12-year-olds would be excited about that, but some of these ladies were in their probably late 50s running around without any clothes on, and I was scarred by what happened at Talladega. This was 1980, 81, 82. It was a pretty rough time. So my one experience at Talladega was not good. It was not, and then it was 175 degrees. We sat in there, and the guy behind me spilt beer on me, and the guy in front of me didn't have a shirt on. He had to back like a wolf, and I had to sit between a wolf and a drunk. And it was 170 degrees, and it was not a good experience. My one race,
we understand,
was not a good experience. But I did enjoy watching it from the comfort of my home. So again, all right, we got somebody pulling in here. Come on in and be part of the show.
Come on over.
So anyway, anything else you got to say for your report?
Boogie. Come and see us.
All right, so that is.
We have a good crowd.
We do. This is a lot of fun here. We got to do this more often. We'll have to come back in the spring. When's
We'll
the
be
next
back
race?
April.
April. We'll be back in April.
Unfortunately,
we will be here in
Easter.
April. Ooh,
Easter
April?
weekend.
Well, that's still Thursday, though.
Yeah, this Thursday.
It's Thursday. Y'all gonna be back next April?
They coming.
You're saying no. All right. Well, we're gonna be back.
This month is October.
It's May.
Okay.
That's Beulah. She's a virgin.
The race is in May.
she's a Dega virgin. Okay. All right. So we're gonna move on into the ninth inning, the last inning of the show. This is the Brady Caldwell.
Guitar again.
Yes, we still have our guitar. We're giving away a guitar in 2 weeks from Guitar Pros. Again, if you want to contact us, it's Dixie Sports Plus 25. The year we're in, the year 25. Dixie Sports Plus 25 at gmail.com. Give us some information. We're gonna get to a point to where I want email answers and questions and then call-ins, all kinds of fun stuff as we get going. But this is the local. John, you're dropping stuff everywhere. John's dropping lights. And anyway,
if you email Coach Curley, he might put you in a drawing for a T-shirt or a hat.
I can get you a T-shirt. If I'd have known we'd have had this many people out here, I'd have brought a bunch more of our merchandise.
Hey, leave your name and number, Coach Curley.
We have. We'll get you something. We have millions of viewers watching right now. So millions of viewers right here. So. We're going to move into the ninth inning Brady Caldwell local high school report. I know there's some big games in the local Birmingham area. We do a small portion on local high school football, and then we're going to come back and get everybody's predictions for the Alabama, Tennessee, Auburn, Missouri game and what's going on at the end of the season here, and we're going to finish up our show tonight. So Brady Caldwell local high school football report. Take it away, Brady.
Welcome back, Alabama high school football fans, to another week here in Week 8. Welcome back, Alabama high school football fans, to another week here in Week 8, as we're going to throw you a little curveball this week, as we have not my top 5 games, but our Week 8 contenders for the Blue Map this year here in 5A, 6A, and 7A. We got a new mic as well. It's a lot of new here in this video, but we're going to start off with 5A with Moody, Viger, and Williamson. Starting off with Moody. Moody is undefeated so far in their region, as they look to, keep that undefeated region play alive, as only their losses has come to Hoover and I'm pretty sure Gainesville. So they're trying to keep their little Alabama state championship hopes alive as they continue doing really well in that region. And Viger and Williamson play actually this Friday, as both those teams come into that game undefeated, with Williamson actually being setting a record this year with like 109 points or something in their game this past couple of weeks ago. So we're going to move on to 6A. We got only 2 teams in this one, as we got Clay and Benjamin Russell. Clay is dominating in the region in Alabama so far, as they welcome back Alabama high school football fans to another week that Blue Map this year in Week 8. As they've throw you a little curveball this past couple of years, have not my top 5 games, but leaving their last state championship game where they beat Saraland for the Blue Map this year. Then you got Benjamin Russell. They have some very high talented players as well. They've been trying to here off and on in this video, but in the region, start off with 5A. But I think Moody, Viger, and Williamson team look out for against Clay, especially. Moody is undefeated so far in their region, as they look to forgive
me on that.
keep
But
that undefeated
it's gonna be a tough
region
road
play
to
alive
there.
as
6A,
only
but
the
a lot of
losses has come to
very equal
Hoover
teams
and I'm
besides
pretty sure
Clay is
Gainesville.
very, very good
So
this year.
that's why I only have 2 in there, is because everybody's like equal. Then 7A, this is a little bit different. I think there's a lot of really good teams in this one. But if I had to like pick a little state championship, I don't know if this can even happen. But I'd probably go with Thompson and Central right now. I'm pretty sure that is how that works. Thompson and Central. We got Thompson and Hoover. They actually play this week. Big game that could shake up that region there. That's Russell's region as well. Then you got Carver and Central. Central has been dominated as usual. I'm pretty sure they're only lost to IMG. And then Carver, a very good team. I forget who they play this week, but they got a tough matchup this week. All those teams are in playing their region. As we have our hometown head-to-heads this week, as we got Trussville versus Oak Mountain in their region game, as well as Trussville tries to bounce back from Prattville's loss away, and then you got Springville versus Moody as Springville goes on the road to play Moody during their senior night. So that is my Blue Map contenders, as well as your hometown head-to-heads. Hope you'll have an amazing day and stay safe.
Right here, we're going to finish up the show. We always do our Bammer, Barner. I'm a Bammer, no matter what, I'm pulling for Bama. And then there's the Barners that pull for the barn. So, like Therese will pull for Auburn no matter what, which is good. I want that. We want some Barners and we want some Bammers. So we're going to get our predictions quickly for the Alabama-Tennessee game and the Auburn-Mizzou game. Again, I'm thinking Mizzou 28-21. I think Missouri's just a little bit better. I think Auburn is snake bit. I think they'll look good starting off, and I think they'll kind of follow the same pattern. I don't think it'll be as bad as last week. I just don't think Auburn's that good for 4 quarters. I think they're a 2-quarter team, maybe 3 if they're lucky. Missouri seems to play fairly consistent. If they can get the running game, that's what helped them. That's what helped Alabama win, was that they only had like 80 yards rushing last week, and their running back was one of the leading rushers in America going into that game. So Missouri's got to be able to run. Auburn needs to be able to run. They need to be able to get the ball quickly. Josh Arnold is not a 4-quarter quarterback, but can they have the lead? So I'm going 28-21, Missouri over Auburn. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Missouri wins by a field goal. I think it'll be high scoring.
Really? Two good defenses. See, I don't see that. I see two good defenses.
I think Missouri scored 24 in Alabama.
Yeah.
I think they score more than that on Auburn, but I think they just win by a field goal. I think Auburn scores. I just don't know if they can.
Like a 42-39.
Like he's not proving himself in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Auburn can't seem to do things late in games. They're not a comeback team. I don't see them getting ahead. They're not creating their own destiny. They're allowing the officials to dictate and cause the narrative, and I just think the same thing happened.
Well, I know they'll be excited down there, but they lose this one, and it's going to be upside down in Auburn for a little while if they lose this one, because Freeze is in trouble. The fan base will be wanting more, and they should. Again, every team like Auburn should want more than what they're getting out of this, and they should get more results for the money they're paying for it. So, again, I've got Missouri 28, Auburn 21. He's got a little bit closer than that, but definitely Missouri winning. And, again, moving on to the Alabama-Tennessee game, hate week, rivalry week. Tennessee, Aguilar is a fantastic quarterback. He is going to put some points on the board. They are a good team. Now, their defense is not. Mississippi State should have beaten them. Now, I say their defense isn't good. They beat Mississippi State by a pick 6 and a scoop and score, which is just opportunistic for Tennessee. But defensively, they have not played very well, and I think their secondary is the weakest portion, which is the strongest portion of Alabama's game. So something's got to give in there. They've got to continue to play that way, and if Ty Simpson does what he does, I think he's putting up close to 400 yards, maybe 350, 3 touchdowns, maybe more. If Alabama, I'm saying this here, if Alabama can rush for 125 yards or more, they win this ballgame.
Yeah,
They've got to get some rushing yards.
I think it'll be an old school, like West Coast shootout. I think it's going to be high scoring.
Yeah.
I think, but the lack of the running game with Alabama, if Jam Miller's not able to, be there, I think they'll throw the ball a little bit more than normal.
Yeah.
I think they'll spread the field. I think they'll use all the boundaries, and I think it'll be a high scoring game. But I think Bama wins by a touchdown.
Do you? I say 49-45 Bama. And I hate picking Bama because usually when I don't pick them, they win, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that kind of loss if I pick Alabama to lose and they win. But I think Alabama is kind of a team of destiny right now. That Florida State game really got them refocused. Even though I'm not a Kalen DeBoer fan, I've said it from the beginning, I'm not a DeBoer fan. I don't think he is the long-term fix for Alabama. But I'm going to pull for him to win every Saturday. So get your cigars ready. Somebody's smoking them Saturday night, whether they're in Knoxville or Tuscaloosa. Somebody's smoking a cigar Saturday night, and I hope it's boys in crimson and white. So I've got Bama 49-45 and a shootout, and that seems to happen a lot with Tennessee. I think that's two great offenses playing. So, again, that's going to wrap our show up live from Talladega. And, again, if you have any questions or concerns, anything you want to tell us, it's Dixie Sports Plus 25, the year 25, at gmail.com. Post something up. Just give us some. I get emails from time to time saying, hey, I like your hockey report, football report. We forgot that Marty Caldwell got his report cut off, the fantasy football report. We're, again, having technical difficulties. We're going to post all the reports as soon as I get out of here. I post them all back to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, so you can see them individually or with the whole program. Whatever we've got, it's a whole program. I know we went in and out a couple of times. But again, John, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
For being on the show. Therese, thank you for what you do. My wife, Janet, thank you for everything. Ricky, thank you for the setup. Thank you for the internet, the power, and just being able to do this and coming out here to Talladega. We got a clap for Ricky right there. So, anyway, thank you. Thank you guys for showing up. Yeah, we're still giving away a guitar at Guitar Pros. Yes, Dixie Sports Plus 25 at gmail.com, and we'll get you registered. We'll figure out how we're going to do this and give a guitar away, because if you're far away, we got to figure out how to get you a guitar. That's not something you put in the mail very easily, but we'll figure some few things out. So, again, thank you for being part of Dixie Sports Plus. We're moving into our 10th episode next week. We made it to 10. Yeah, who would have thought? We've only gone off the air about 27 times in 9 episodes, but we keep coming back. We are like a team that will not get beat. We're going to finish the fourth quarter. We're going to get to 10 episodes. So again, thank you for being live at Talladega for Dixie Sports Plus. We're live every Thursday. All you guys out here, every Thursday on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. One of those, we're going to get one of them right per week. So eventually, we're going to have the perfect show. Audio is going to be fine. Internet's going to be fine. And we're going to get it all together. But we're having a great time without that. So, again, thank you for being part of the show. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ricky, Therese, my wife. Thank you guys for being a part of the Dixie Show, Dixie Sports Plus. And we are out of here. See you next week back at Walk-Ons in Trussville, 4:30 p.m. live.